Hi, my name is Martha Lopez, and I have the pleasure of working on the talent acquisition team for NBC News Group. Today, we're going to talk about resumes. The purpose of a resume is to introduce yourself and validate that you have the qualifications for the job that you've applied to. Today, we're teaching you how to amplify your resume if you've been in this industry for a couple of years. If you're looking for basic resume tips, check out this video by my colleague. What I'm looking for right away when I receive a resume is making sure that I see your name, where to contact you, where you're working, where you worked in the past, the duration of those jobs, and also your responsibilities. Because I want to make sure that you align to the job I'm looking to fill. Let's take a look at some resumes. Okay, first thing that I notice is name, location, contact information, all same size, nothing jumps out at me. I like that she highlights journalism experience, so I know that that's what I'm going to be reading. But on her responsibilities, she doesn't expand on her responsibilities. Write the script for what? How many scripts, etc. So that should also be included. Work experience, these jobs aren't applicable to a role that she's applying to. So this I would cross out. Too much white space here. I would definitely highlight name, contact information, so that could stand out a little bit more to me. So let's look at the after. Name, made it a little bit bigger in font size, really jumps out at me, really stands out here. I actually elaborate on every position that she's had, encouraged her to write down responsibilities for every role that she's had, and now it looks like she's worked at NBC News Group since 2019. That really jumps on me. She's had longevity and she's had career succession. So the theme for this resume, the before and after, is elaboration. Let's look at Talix ABIT. I noticed that bilingual is hyphenated. It's always good to double check your resume, but get a second pair of eyes to look it over as well. Family member, friend, whoever. And then I also notice that there is a job here that may not be applicable to a newsroom role, so it's unnecessary. I'm going to assume that he wrote and left this job here to fill in a gap. Candidates sometimes worry that they might have a gap on their resume and it's going to be looked at negatively by the recruiter. As long as all of the jobs that you list on your resume are applicable to the job that you're applying to, the recruiter will inquire about a job gap during the interview. Let's look at the after. I see that bilingual was fixed, dropped the server role that was not applicable. It flows and it's applicable to newsroom roles. Candidates will sometimes get very creative with the type of template that they use for a resume. Here's a great example of that. He used color, which is fine, but he used a lot of color, making this resume very, very busy. Picture is not necessary. It's not a deal breaker, but it's not necessary. Make sure that it's a professional picture. Let's look at Benjamin's after. Professional picture, and elects to only use one color. Much easier on the eyes, preferred by the recruiters. The thing I enjoy the most about being in recruitment is that I have the opportunity to advocate for candidates. So this video is to help you pitch yourself to us so then we can pitch you to a hiring manager.